Today we're going to do a quick video for the online help about searching and filtering messages with the CORE HL7 Viewer. We are going to create a search or filter script to identify specific messages. Then we're going to use that script to filter messages. And then we're going to use that script to search for messages in folders. Let's get going. What we're going to be looking for in our script is specifically ORU messages with a type of R01. We want to identify them, and then we also want to look inside the message and identify fields that have OBR segments, and within the OBR segment that have specific codes in field number 4. We're going to do that by building a search script. Click on the Tools menu and Edit Search or Filter Scripts. Now, if you've never been in this window before, it will be empty like it appears here, and we just create new script. Give it a name. I'll just keep that for the moment, and we're ready to start. Now, I don't like this name. If you don't like a name, you can click here to rename it, and I'm going to call this Find OBRs, and click OK. And now we're ready to add our first segment instruction. For the segment instruction, I want the MSH segment has to exist in the message. I only want to care about the first instance. And if there's multiple fields, and there will be, I want to use AND logic. And it asks me to enter the first field matching instruction. And my matching instruction is for field 9, component 1, subcomponent 1. That is the message type, ORU. Then I'm going to add a new field instruction. You do that by clicking the plus here for field instruction. And again, in the MSH segment, I want field number 9. This time it's component number 2, the message type, and I want that to be R01. And that makes up our MSH segment instruction. Now we move on to the OBR. For my OBR segment, I'm going to add a new segment instruction. This time I want the OBR segment must exist in the message. If it repeats, and it will, I want to evaluate any instance can match. And if I have multiple field instructions, I'm going to stick with AND logic, although I don't think I'm going to. So here, now for the OBR segment, what I care about is field number 4, component number 1, subcomponent 1, and now I need to put in a list of values. I have a list of values over here, somewhere. Here we go. There's my list of codes. If you have a long list, you can click this button, and it'll let you enter it vertically, like that. Bam, and done. And if you're not sure, now this script is done, but what I might want to do is look at this report. This report will give you an English language, description of what it is. It says, for this, the script contains, to match any of the following instructions must be true, segment, MSH header, but this says or the OBR segment. And why? And that's because whenever you have multiple segment instructions, you have to put an overarching logic. And I want to say AND logic. I need it to be an ORU and R01, and I need the segment here to contain an OBR segment, and I need it to be one of these 6 values. That looks like it is correct. Let's try to run it. So here I've got 6,000 odd messages up. We're going to do a quick filter. We'll do an extended filter, and I've got it here. All I have to do is click the Run button, or I could double click the script, and out of my 6,000 messages, it found 66 messages that match. Now, this was all great for filtering messages that I already have in my message store, but what I want to do now is actually go search for messages in a folder. I'm just going to clear this out. I'm going to click the folder button here. I have an archive of messages that is in this folder. I want to look at star.hl7. I want to include the subdirectories, and I check this box as I want to filter using matching instructions. And I can choose a query. I'll choose this one, and all I have to do is say go. And it's analyzing files. You can see this runs really, really quickly. Right now it's looking at a file that's got 6,000 messages in it, etc., etc. You can stop this at any time. I'm going to go ahead and stop my process. It tells me it analyzed 3 folders, 135 files, discovered 264 messages. I just click Add to Message Store, and there they all are. And that's how you use search and filter scripts. You can create as many as you want. You just go in, say you want to create a new script, put it in, enter your instructions, look at the report, verify that it's what you want, and try it out. Think about giving us a like and subscribe.